Hammer time.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and call this January 4th meeting to order. We will begin with the pledge and prayer by Mike Stock.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Dear Lord, thank you for bringing us all here tonight. Guide us in our decisions. Lead us on our way. In your name.
Amen.
Before we go to the roll call, I need to bring to your attention an omission from the agenda, and that is on the back page under reports of city officials. We need to add, following the mayor, the city councilor. That was just an accidental omission. So with that, Kate, roll call.
Dorman, Stock, Venable,
Yes.
Meadows,
Yes.
Beach,
Here.
Hurt,
Here.
Livingston,
Here.
Ehlers.
Here. Hearing of citizens' comments. Do we have anybody here this evening that would like to come forth? Seeing no one, we will proceed with the approval of the minutes of the December 21st, 2015 council meeting. You have those in your packet. Are there any corrections and/or additions? Hearing none at this time, they will stand as presented. Consent items, there are two on the agenda tonight. The first being consider of pay request number 4 from Aplex, and B, consider change order number 3 from Aplex. Okay,
I move they be approved, both.
both be approved?
Second.
Second, Michael. Noting that one is for the amount of $51,619.30 for concrete repair, and the other is a credit of $13,667. Okay. Roll call?
Stock,
Yes.
Venable,
Yes.
Meadows,
Yes.
Beach,
Yes.
Hurt,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Ehlers.
Yes. And now presentation of accounts and claims.
Ordinance appropriating money. Be it ordained by the Council of the City of Boonville as follows. Section 1. For the purposes of paying salaries and various accounts against the salary of Boonville, which have been allowed by the council at the regular meeting thereof on January 4th, 2016, the sum of $1,509,683.87. General Fund, $143,091.81. Sanitation, $43,328.48. CIP tax, $110,064.49. Waterworks, $123,248.82. Capital projects, $513,920.67. Wastewater, $78,942.79. Tourism, $15,159.14. Gaming, $465,289.90. Parks and Water, $16,637.77. Section 2. The accountant is hereby authorized and instructed to draw checks on the respective city bank accounts in favor of the persons whose salaries and accounts have been allowed as above, amounting to $1,509,683.87, being the total amount of money above appropriated. Section 3, the ordinance shall take effect and be enforced from and after its passage, first reading on January 4th, 2016, read for the second time this 4th day of January 2016, since a copy was made available prior to the meeting.
Second reading, title only.
Ordinance appropriating money.
I move we approve this ordinance.
I second.
Second. Motion made and seconded.
Stock,
Yes.
Venable,
Yes.
Meadows,
Yes.
Beach,
Yes.
Hurt,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Ayers.
Yes. Move on to unfinished business. Third reading of bill number 2015-034.
An ordinance of the City of Boonville, Missouri, authorizing a local use tax for general revenue purposes at the rate of 2% pursuant to the authority granted by and subject to the provisions of Section 144.600 through 144.761 RSMO, providing for the local use tax to be repealed, reduced, or raised in the same amount as any city sales tax is repealed, reduced, or raised, reauthorizing the collection of existing city sales tax on the purchase of motor vehicles, trailers, boats, and outboard motors from out-of-state vendors, and providing for the submission of these proposals to the qualified voters of the city for their approval of the general municipal election to be held on April 5th, 2016, and repealing all ordinances in conflict with this ordinance.
Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Mr. Beach? Second?
Second.
Susan?
Do we have a question? Carissa, when we originally discussed that, you suggested that we might, our citizens might have to vote two places.
Yes.
In two places. The way this is written, it looks to me as if it's only one vote. Is that correct?
No, there are two ballot questions included in that ordinance.
Okay,
The one
so
is,
the ballot will show two questions.
that's correct.
Okay, all right.
Any other questions or comments? Roll call?
Stock,
Yes.
Venable,
Yes.
Meadows,
Yes.
Beach,
Yes.
Hurt,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Ayers.
Yes. Under new business, we have consider resolution R 2016-01, approving an agreement with the professional contracts and engineers. And this is addressing the Gingrich property.
A resolution of the City of Boonville, Missouri, authorizing and approving an agreement between Professional Contracts and Engineers Incorporated, Dugan's Paint and Flooring Centers, Charles Lubert Hardwood Floors Incorporated, Questec Mechanical, Home Heating and Air Conditioning Company Incorporated, Coastal Electric, and the City of Boonville, Missouri, all pertaining to Gingrich Warehouse 2016 upgrades and providing an effective date therefore. Whereas the City of Boonville has solicited and received bids for this project and determined that Professional Contracts and Engineers, Dugan's Paint and Flooring Centers, Charles Lubert Hardwood Floors, Questec Mechanical, Home Heating and Air Conditioning, and Coastal Electric represents the best bid pursuant to the purchasing code set forth in Section 2-20 of the City of Boonville Code of Ordinance. Therefore, be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Boonville, Missouri as follows. Section 1, that certain agreements between Professional Contracts and Engineers Incorporated for Work Packages 3A, Dugan's Paint and Flooring Centers for Work Package 9A, Charles Lubert Hardwood Floors for Work Package 9B, Questec Mechanical for Work Packages 15A, Home Heating and Air Conditioning for Work Packages 15B, and Coastal Electric for Work Packages 16A, and the City of Boonville, Missouri relating to the Gingrich Warehouse 2016 upgrades, a copy of which is marked Exhibit A is attached hereto and made a part hereof, is hereby approved. Section 2, that the city administrator and the city clerk are hereby authorized to execute and attest said agreement on behalf of the City of Boonville. Section 3, this resolution shall take effect and be in full and force from and after its passage and approval, passed this 4th day of January by the City Council of Boonville, Missouri.
And you'll see pages 14 through 20 are the bid sheets. Are there any questions or comments? Okay.
Yeah, we hope this to be the last significant project on Gingrich Warehouse. We started it several years ago and have done 3 or 4 pieces along the way, and this one we're probably reaching for it a little bit financially, but given that it was the last significant project, and it's going to roll over into the next fiscal year, we'll figure something out on it. So we've got a little piece here and a little piece there in terms of the funding, but I thought in order to get it in service basically by the middle of next year, it's probably worth making it a priority this year, and frankly, getting it completed when it looked like a pretty tall mountain when we started it a few years ago. So.
Does this put the building in the shape so that tourism can make the move over
And
there?
we plan on moving over when this is done,
Yep.
yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. It'll be good for them to have that quick access off of the trail.
Any other questions or comments?
Need a motion.
Need a motion?
I move that we approve the resolution.
Okay,
Second.
seconded by Michael. Roll call?
Stock,
Yes.
Venable,
Yes.
Meadows,
Yes.
Beach,
Yes.
Hurt,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Ayers.
Yes. Okay, we'll move on to reports of standing committees. Street, Alley, and Sanitation Board, Mr. Hurt.
That meeting was canceled.
Okay, Board of Public Works, that was mine, meeting was canceled. Reports of city officials, city administrator.
Yes, I draw your attention to the last page of the packet, 23. I tried to give you a little heads up on our budget work sessions at that time of year again. The next meeting, the day after Martin Luther King Day, will be a Tuesday. We'll start early and we'll cover some general comments, tourism and sanitation and solid waste. The next meeting is February 1st. We probably won't have a budget work session that night. February 16th, again, that's the day after President's Day, so it's a Tuesday. We'll try to do water and wastewater at that meeting. And then later in that month, there are 5 Mondays in February, so that gives us some flexibility there. One of those two, if I had to tell you now, it'd probably be more likely the 29th in terms of my comfort level of getting those done, because those are, to some degree, the biggest, the largest amount of work associated with them. And I tend to wait till the last minute to get the most up-to-date revenue data that I can. So probably be the 29th, that'd be the 5th Monday. It won't be a council meeting, it'll just be a work session, so we can alter that time a little bit, probably without a problem if somebody wants to. And I'll fit the other 3 funds in along the way. Those are not big items particularly. And then we'll do the 2 readings of the ordinance in March. So keep those dates in mind, to start early or to come in extra one night in February. That's all I have.
Okay. As Mayor Pro Tem, I have nothing. City Councilor?
No report, thank you.
City Clerk?
Yes, I have a filing update. As of today's date, we've had only one incumbent that has filed for re-election, Ned Beach in Ward 3. There have not been any other filings for the April 5th, 2016 election. The filing period for the election will close on January 19th, 2016 at 5 p.m. Can they come in now with Teresa gone?
You can come in. Teresa's out for this week. You come in, you'll have to endeavor to have me help you work through it. So take your choice.
I had a quick question on that. Since Whitney was brought in before, does he have to run?
Yes.
Okay. That means you better get filed.
Yes.
I was there today.
Yeah.
If you need some motivation, I'll stand behind and kick.
Anything for miscellaneous? Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All those in favor?
Aye.